This is the story of Ryan Kendall, who even through his undeserved personal struggles has inspired love, compassion, and a stubborn fight in all those he's touched. Sadly, this is also a request for help, as Ryan has been diagnosed with a disorder that has no cure and has placed him and his family in a difficult emotional and financial situation. Ryan Foster Kendall, now 11 years old, son of a marketing mom and a policeman and brother of 2, is a lover of music. Aside from wielding his own axe and dancing to the beat of his own drum, he can sit for hours placing requests either by band name, song title, or lyrics. A frequent request is Mark Will's "Don't Laugh at Me."
Don't laugh at me.
No one can truly know Ryan unless they understand his love for his sisters. For many years, the house belonged to just Ryan and his older sister by 2 years, Lauren. After a strong bond was forged between the two, his younger sister Kira arrived when he was 6. The big age difference between the two actually caused them to become very close. As a complication of Ryan's condition, soon his intelligence would drop to the level of his younger sister, who has since become his best friend. Like many other boys, Star Wars, the Power Rangers, video games, and local sports teams hold his interest. But his attraction to superheroes, especially Batman, stands out above all. Sure, the idea of having superpowers and wearing cool costumes is fun, but it's the idea of a person who is inherently good, a hero who conquers villains, that was so appealing to Ryan, because at times, this sweet, thoughtful, and caring child felt like a villain. Throughout childhood, frequent behavioral outbursts got him kicked out of daycares and schools. Add strange phobias to the mix, and specialists suspected Ryan as having bipolar and attention deficit hyperactivity disorders. Ryan always apologized sadly and wholeheartedly after an incident, but his actions were out of his or his family's control. At times, his condition forced him to be a villain, so when he had a choice in the matter during playtime, he would be the hero or police officer and take down the bad guys. Over time, the phobias became more severe, and Ryan began forgetting things he had known for years. At age 8, Ryan was diagnosed with childhood-onset schizophrenia. The next couple of years brought many trips to the psychiatric and medical areas of the hospital. These visits were spurred by everything from strange, life-threatening blood clots and hypothermia due to his body's inability to regulate its own body temperature, to seizures and a back-breaking fall down the stairs. Stubbornly cheating death numerous times, Ryan became a medical mystery, and his family helplessly stood by, watching his pain and suffering. In May, Ryan was found completely unresponsive one morning after he suffered a series of strokes in areas of his brain that caused him to become unconscious and aspirate. Doctors were able to stabilize him, and he was airlifted to the hospital. Over his 2.5-week stay fighting stroke damage, MSRA staph infection in his lungs, strep, and pneumonia, he was miraculously able to regain the coordination and strength to breathe on his own, walk when assisted, and was sent home to enjoy his family. Unfortunately, tests from his stay resulted in a diagnosis of a rare leukodystrophy, carrying with it a maximum life expectancy of 2 to 4 years. Doctors can't be sure how far along Ryan is in the process, but further testing has shown that the disease is progressing far faster than expected. After being diagnosed with a terminal illness, Ryan became a wish kid. When Make-A-Wish approached Ryan, you figured his wish to be a ride in the Batmobile, a real lightsaber, or a VIP pass to a Selena Gomez concert. But instead, in true Ryan form, he asked for a trip to Disney World so his sister could meet the princesses. And being the fighter he is, he battled through many difficult days to see his wish through. Perhaps Ryan's fondness for Batman, as juvenile as it may seem, can offer some sort of takeaway from his difficult lifelong battles. In Batman Begins, a young Bruce Wayne falls into a well and has a terrifying encounter with bats. And why do we fall, Bruce? His father states. So we can learn to pick ourselves up. Years later, after overcoming his fear of bats, Bruce creates Batman as an everlasting symbol that allows him to accomplish things he never could as an ordinary man. Maybe Ryan, this extraordinary boy, is meant to be our everlasting symbol of love and compassion, that reminds us to share the company of others while we can, and stubbornly pick ourselves up each time we fall. We are asking, if you can, to help pick up the Kendall family. Together we can remove some of their financial stress and help them enjoy the short time they have together. Join us for a mouse race during Ryan's Hope Benefit on Friday, August 10th at the Elks Lodge in O'Fallon, Missouri. Tickets are available for purchase. Sponsorships and donations are encouraged. Please contact andrew.stowers@yahoo.com to donate or request a registration form. Thank you.